The second part of this exercise consists in actually observing one of the flaws of the design that we used so far, namely the existence of zombie child processes. So it's really important that you understand the difference between zombie process or fan process, how you generate zombies, and how you avoid zombies. So that's going to be the last part of the exercise, updating our code so that we don't have any more those zombie processes. First, we're going to follow those guidelines here to observe the existence of zombie process as generated by our code. So let me go back to the code itself. Okay, we are going to run it again, but this time we are going to open another terminal to be able to check all the process running on the system and observe what our program is doing. So let me compile, run it, ask for free child processes. While this happens, I'm going to open in the menu tool another terminal. I mean to make it so big, and in this terminal I'm going to list all the processes running in the system. So the command line that I give you is a little bit different than the one you'll find in the reading assignment. Doesn't matter, use whichever you feel comfortable with. But what I'm trying to do here is listing all the processes on the system, making sure that the username appear, then piping the output of this command, everything that it should display using the vertical bar symbol, piping it to another command which is going to filter out all of the lines that do not contain my username. So this is what the output will look like. Here you have the username, the PID of the process, different measures. Here you have the state of the process, which can be sleeping, blocked, waiting for some input-output, for example. This is a case for my a.out program, okay, the parent process. The parent process here is waiting for me to press enter. State is blocked, that's shown here by a S state. Now my free children, PID 900, 95, 96, 97, as you can see here, 995, 996, 997. My free process here are waiting for me to actually, sorry, they're not waiting, they're waiting for their exit code to be actually read by the parent process, and the parent process has not been doing it yet, so they are zombie, as is indicated by a Z over here, over here, over here, and over here. So that's the situation that we are in. Okay, we can see here that we have zombie processes. Now if we go back to Conqueror, I can press enter here, and then I go back to my console. I do the same observation here, clear the screen first, then do a ps grep. I don't see my parent process anymore, I don't see the children process anymore. So what happened? Well, when the parent doesn't check the exit value of a child process, this child process is kept as a zombie. Part of the information, the process control block, etc. are kept on the system just to hold that exit value. And we are waiting for the parent process to check one day that exit value. We don't know when it's going to do it. Well, when our parent process terminates and never check that exit value, the zombie child process becomes an orphan process. That means the parent is no longer there, the child process needs to be destroyed. Immediately the init process, PID1, adopts the child processes and do a wait operation on them to read their exit value. Because you read the exit value, now the child process can complete correctly, can terminate properly, and therefore this is why they are wiped out of the system, and the parent process has terminated already, it's wiped out of the system. We don't have anything anymore related to this exercise in our process table. So that's what's happening. So make sure you understand the difference between zombie and orphan processes. I'm going to close this now. Let's go back now to the definition of our exercise. The last part we are going to deal with will be how to avoid the zombie process. What you have here, I'll leave it as an optional exercise. You can use the kill command, kill space -9 space and the PID of a process to kill a process. So you can use that in your second terminal to kill the zombie processes and see what happens. However, as you've seen already, if you do not kill the zombie process by hand, when the parent process terminates, exits, the zombie process will become orphan process and disappear immediately.